to be back in the Garden. You never know when you're going to hear those cheers again when you retire. I certainly have a lot of people I'd like to thank and a lot of things I'd like to say, and I'm not sure how that's going to come out, but before I start, I definitely want to say this is an amazing event, and I thank everyone for being a part of this. Because of you guys and because of these players and what New York's meant to me, and I'll try and get through this and make some sense of what I've been feeling the last few months coming up to here. I'd like to start certainly by thanking Jim Dolan and everybody that had a hand in putting on tonight, have a first-class event here in the Garden. Everything they do is a first-class event.
Man's not well thought of in this town, but I don't bring them up.
Especially to John Rosaska, Jeannie Baumgartner, Jason Vogel, Barry Watkins, and Jay Grossman. They helped my family and I make this a lot smoother in the weeks leading up to this. I'd like to thank Thrasher and Ranger players for putting up with this disruption to their schedule. I've been in their shoes before. I understand what they're going through, and I appreciate that. But I appreciate him listening to those that thought I could compete in the NHL and be a contributing factor to the Rangers' success. So I couldn't imagine starting my career anywhere else, and I thank Craig for getting this started. I think you could ask any of these players here the influence on the people around them in their first couple of years in the NHL and what an impact they had on their career. Both positive and negative, and I was very lucky to have quality people around me. And I wrote something for the program about a month ago, and I'm pretty nervous right now, and I don't want to skip any names, so I just want to read a passage that I had from there pertaining to some of these players. During my first couple of years in the NHL, I was able to witness the pride, honor, and responsibility that came with wearing a Rangers jersey from Ranger greats. Harry Howell, Brad Park, Eddie Jockman, and Roger Barrett. All the Ranger legends were extremely generous with their words of encouragement and support during my introduction to NHL hockey. It helped me understand what it meant to be a professional and to be a Ranger. And this was also true of my current teammates during this time: Ron Greshner, James Patrick, Ryan Mullen, and Jon Erickson. Helping make me the player and person that I've become, and I appreciate you guys being here tonight.